Hello, Yellow Jacket fans. I'm Wiley Ballard, joined by head coach of the Georgia Tech volleyball team, Michelle Collier, right here in O'Keefe Gymnasium, where the Georgia Tech volleyball team plays their home games. Coach, you've been here for about 3 months now in the Flats. What are your first impressions of Georgia Tech as a whole?
Great school. I mean, it's been a great atmosphere in this gym, but just all around, it's great to see all the students back, and it's full of life, it's full of energy, and it's been really exciting.
This year's team is very young, 4 freshmen, 5 sophomores. How does it affect your coaching style out there on the floor?
It doesn't too much. We don't try to think about that. So we just put them to drills where we make them feel comfortable. Of course, we demand out of them, and we explain the execution and what we want out of the drills. And I think they're learning fast to just, execute at a high level and be focused for a long period of time. I think those are all things that they have to change coming into the college game. It's a faster game. It requires more focus. It just requires a little more of them mentally. When they're playing at a high intensity and at a high level. So I think that all those things are great.
You mentioned the high intensity and the high level. These preseason practices have been filled with position battles, given all the young players and your first season here at Georgia Tech. What have you seen in those position battles so far?
It's been great. We have 3 great defensive players who are battling at it every day, and it's hard to get a ball to fall around them. Our setters are doing a great job. They're getting better and better with every practice. Our middles are battling it out as well. Our pin hitters with our right sides and outsides are all playing both positions. We still mixing it up to see who we're going to get more production out of where. And so it's great to just have that depth and have that competition, that healthy environment where everybody wants to push each other and make each other better. But I also know that, hey, if you don't have a bad day, I got your back. I can step in and get it done. So it's been healthy and fun having that.
Has one player made a particularly positive impression in your first couple months here?
I think every player has. I think they all stand out. They're really just hardworking players who have embraced the coaching change and the philosophy. I think everybody's pretty excited about the new season. We know that there's a lot of things that we need to get better at and do better and grow, but we're all just really excited about the opportunity to get this going.
On the flip side of the younger players, there are a couple of seniors and a couple of upperclassmen, 2 juniors, 2 seniors. Who are you looking to provide that leadership from within the locker room?
Courtney Felinsky has done a great job for us. She's well respected between all our players and our staff. She shows day in and day off on the court what it's like to be a senior and to lead the team. She's got a good read for the team. I mean, I asked for captain votes and she was voted unanimously for the team. So everybody respects her. She has a lot of passion for the game and she's embracing the opportunity to be a leader. So that's great. Here in O'Keefe Gymnasium, it's your first year in the Flats. This place can get pretty rocking here on a Friday night. What home date are you looking forward to most this season? Definitely the Georgia match. I know it's a big rivalry, and I just got a little bit of it with the scrimmage, and it was awesome. It was just so loud, so much life in this gym. So it was really exciting. I'm really looking forward for that match because it's what everyone's been talking about lately. And it's my first home match, so I'm excited to get going.
That'll be a gold out on Friday, September 19th, right here in O'Keefe Gym. But before we get there, we open up the first 3 weekends on the road, beginning in Columbia, South Carolina this weekend with the Gamecock Invitational. Before we get to the action on the court, there were a lot of moves in that coaching carousel between Jacksonville and South Carolina and Georgia Tech.
Yes. I was an assistant at South Carolina from 2010 to 2012. Then I went as a head coach to Jacksonville, and then Julie Daugherty, who got the job at Jacksonville, step in as an assistant at South Carolina, and then she came to Jacksonville. So we're all very, very familiar with each other. We have a lot of respect for one another. I learned a lot from Scott at South Carolina, and he helped me build a little bit of my philosophy and what I do in the gym. So it was great to work with him and just get that knowledge from him. And it would be great to just go back there and see a lot of people that I worked with and that I learned from and that helped me through my career. So it's going to be a special tournament for me.
And then on the court for Georgia Tech, what are you looking for this weekend to see out of your players in the first week?
I think the main thing is just to see who is really going to step out and kind of take ownership of their responsibility and the things that they need to do. As we said, there's a lot of competition for a lot of positions, so this might be a time where somebody grabs us and say, hey, this is my spot, and I'm going to take it. And so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to see what they do in a real match. And so I think that's the main thing I want to get out of it as a coach, because I haven't had a chance to see those players do that yet. So I think that's the main thing I'm looking for.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time. Safe travels this weekend. Again, Yellow Jacket fans, the Georgia Tech volleyball team will open their season this Friday at the Gamecock Invitational, 4:30 on August 29th. Keep it locked right here. I'm Wiley Ballard for RamoRec.com.